Sugar isn't just a sweet treat anymore, it's a silent saboteur hiding in plain sight. From disguised desserts to unsuspecting snacks, it's time to uncover the secrets of sugar and reclaim our health. Sugar, that sweet culprit behind our love for desserts and, dare I say, a bit of our dietary downfall. It's far more complex than its white, crystalline appearance suggests. At its core, sugar refers to a group of carbohydrates that taste sweet, with sucrose, table sugar, glucose, a simple sugar fueling our bodies, and fructose, the sweetness in fruit, being the most familiar faces in this sugary lineup. There's also lactose, the dairy sugar, reminding us that not all sugars are born from cane or beet. But here's where it gets juicy. Sugars come in two main varieties, natural and added. Natural sugars are the good guys, hanging out in fruits, veggies, and dairy, mingling with nutrients and fiber. And boy oh boy, there are numerous hidden dangers of sugar. It's easy to get carried away until we hit that not-so-sweet reality of its hidden dangers. Picture this. While we all relish a sugary treat, indulging too much can lead us down a path where obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer might be waiting. It's like sugar has a double life. Sweet and inviting on one hand, but on the other, it's working overtime to disrupt our health. When sugar waltzes into our bodies, it's not just about adding a few extra calories. It's how it dances with our liver and brain that really cranks up the music. The liver, faced with too much fructose from added sugars, starts turning it into fat, leading to a cascade of issues like insulin resistance, a VIP ticket to diabetes, and heart disease. Meanwhile, our brain gets tricked into wanting more and more sugar, sidelining our body's fullness cues and leaving us craving another round of sweets. Then there's the bliss point, food manufacturers' secret sauce for making products irresistibly appealing. It's that perfect sweet spot, pun intended, where food tastes so good we can't help but want more, driving us to consume more sugar than we should. It's a clever trick, but knowing how much sugar affects us is the insight we need. Much like the tobacco industry, the sugar moguls weren't shy about their marketing prowess, painting sugar as a symbol of wealth, status, and pleasure. From lavish advertisements to sponsorships, they had a knack for making sugar seem like a must-have indulgence. But behind the scenes, there's a darker narrative at play. While sugar fueled economic and social development, particularly through the slave trade and colonialism, its rise came at a steep health cost. As societies became increasingly sweet-toothed, health issues like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease began to rear their ugly heads, casting a shadow over the sugar-fueled prosperity. It's a cautionary tale on how something so seemingly innocent can have far-reaching consequences, reminding us that the sweetness of sugar often comes with a bitter aftertaste. Sugar doesn't just tantalize our taste buds, it also has a knack for hijacking our brain's reward system, leaving us craving more. Consuming sugar triggers the release of feel-good chemicals like dopamine, creating a blissful sensation that we can't help but chase. It's like a roller coaster ride for our brains, with sugar as the ultimate thrill. What's even more intriguing is how sugar addiction parallels models of addiction for other substances like drugs and alcohol. Just like with these substances, repeated exposure to sugar can lead to tolerance, dependence, and withdrawal symptoms when we try to cut it back. It's a sobering reminder that our sweet tooth might be more powerful than we realize, tapping into the same neural pathways that drive other addictive behaviors. Behind the scenes, there's a strategic tango happening where the food industry often tries to sway public perception and policy in its favor. Take, for example, the sugar industry's influence on dietary guidelines and scientific research. Case studies have revealed instances where the industry has funded research or lobbied policymakers to downplay the negative health effects of sugar or shift the blame onto other factors. It's like a game of chess, with the industry strategically positioning its pieces to maintain its stronghold. This manipulation can have significant consequences, shaping what we eat and how we perceive the risks associated with sugar consumption. It's a reminder that when it comes to our health, we must be vigilant and critically evaluate the information we're fed. Over the past few decades, sugar consumption has skyrocketed worldwide, with people indulging in sugary snacks and drinks more than ever before. This sugar spree isn't just causing a spike in cavities, it's also taking a toll on economies and healthcare systems. Think about it. Diseases like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, often linked to excessive sugar intake, are becoming major burdens on healthcare systems worldwide, not to mention the economic impact of treating these diseases and the loss of productivity due to illness. So, while sugar might add a little sweetness to life, it also leaves a bitter taste regarding global health and finances. But now people are getting to know this, and they aren't going to sit back and let sugar take over. Instead, they are raising their voices. From renowned doctors and nutritionists to grassroots organizations and public health advocates, these folk aim to curb our sugar obsession. They're not just talking the talk, they're walking the walk, pushing for clearer food labeling, advocating for sugar taxes, and spreading awareness about the risks of overindulging in sweets. And let's remember the power of those catchy public health campaigns that urge us to rethink our sugary habits. With their voices echoing through communities and their efforts influencing government policies, these sugar warriors are making waves and steering us towards a healthier, sweeter future. So, what's the game plan for navigating the sugary maze and stepping toward a healthier lifestyle? It's all about small, sustainable changes, my friend. Start by reading those labels like a detective on a mission, keeping an eye out for those sneaky hidden sugars. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. And get creative in the kitchen with natural sweeteners like fruit or spices. As for the big players in the food industry, it's time they step up their game with clearer labeling and healthier product options. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. There's plenty of room for innovation here. Think low sugar ice creams that still hit the spot, or savory snacks that don't send your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride. With a little awareness, savvy shopping, and a sprinkle of innovation, we're paving the way for a sweeter, healthier tomorrow. For more videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that notification bell so whenever we upload, you're the first to know. Don't forget to hit that like button and to comment what your thoughts are on sugar. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.